Hi guys. So we're going to talk about my fourth laser hair removal treatment. And I do want to talk about the process a little bit more because I'm watching some of my videos back. I feel like I haven't really described it how it is when you go in for your appointment. And I also do want to just talk a little bit more about the skin condition that I have from this called folliculitis. So here we go. So let's start with the process. You go in, like a normal appointment, give them your name, register. I usually don't have to wait, only been a few times that I have to wait. You go in, if you do have the numbing cream on, you do have to wipe it off with like a baby wipe or, remover. Like I said previously, you can't have anything on your face to disturb the lasers from zapping. Yeah, that seems right. And then you lay down, depending on where you are getting treated. It's like a regular hospital bed kind of thing, a little bit more comfortable. And then you just kind of lay there and do one side at a time. Usually, they'll tell you what to do. They do put gauze over your eyes and then tanning bed goggles on you, so you don't see what you're doing. So it's really good, and you really are dependent on your nurse to be comforting and to let you know. They do let you know step by step what they're doing. And then if you want to take a break, you can take a break. Just let them know. You do area by area, or just depending. Usually start on this side, then this side, then the chin, then this. Just depends on the area. Sometimes they'll hop over. Sometimes they'll just ask me to move my face. So, and then after that, they usually do wipe you down a little bit to get they do mark you with like a white pencil to mark the areas that you're getting treated. And they wipe that off, wipe your face off, and then put cooling aloe on you. So that's that. That's the first thing that I want to talk about. I also want to talk about folliculitis. So it's just something that can happen from this. I was a little bit in my feelings because this was something that I would never have imagined happening. I know that I'm not blaming Ideal Image or the process at all. It was just something that for me, I didn't think would happen. I didn't think that I would get a reaction that would affect my skin in this manner. I thought if anything, just redness and some bumpies or maybe getting dry. I didn't think of actual skin condition would come from this. So it is folliculitis, and what it's just an irritation of the skin. And as I'm burning hair off my skin, that's gonna happen, especially as we go in the deeper levels. So, it's just an infection of the hair bumps from the laser. So this one has been prominent for a while. These have gone away, and then there's some here. They've just been really small. The areas that have been affected are my chin, obviously, with this one, and a lot of little ones. So what they gave me this time around was Hibiclens, and this is what she told me what they use before surgery to completely wipe off all the bacteria of the area that's being treated. So I've been using that on my face when I wash. I just use it, dip a little cotton ball in here, use it on my affected areas. I may flip it over and put it on my forehead because I'm always bringing on my forehead. And then do my Proactiv. It's good to do an exfoliant over it. This has worked extremely well for it. They did give me this little one. They said I could buy it, but I can also just go back there and, if I needed some more from them. But this is what the paper says. This is what I want to make sure that you guys understand what it is, because it took me a while to really understand why this is happening and what the root of it was. So it's an infection. It's caused by an inflammation of the hair follicle, but also can be bacterial. Either way, the prognosis with folliculitis is very good and in general easily treated. So like I said before, they're burning the hair off my face. My hair follicles on my face are going to be inflamed. My skin is going to be inflamed and irritated. And that's just going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. I upset that it happened to me, but you can't, it could be worse. and it's very mild case. If I'm on, you have to stay on it. Like, sometimes, if you fall asleep on the couch and you don't wash your face twice a day, I make sure that I don't do that anymore. Like, if I'm tired, I'll just get up and wash my face and make sure that it's clean before I go to bed. I've also started using an extra moisturizer just to make sure that everything's calmed and nice. So I've just really been a little bit more careful with everything. I've, made sure before I touch my hands or anything, I'm using hand sanitizer, washing my hands. What I've always done, just being a little bit more careful because I know I'm always touching my face or something on my face. I did get the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner because it's 99% antimicrobial. So it's just little things like that that I'm doing to help out the situation. So now let's actually talk about my fourth treatment. It was a new girl. I had never seen her there before. And I was instantly, usually after the processes, I'm never usually red, but I was really fucking red. Instantly, like my chin was red, like beet red. And I know as every process goes along, the voltage does get higher and higher. But it was really red instantly. And it didn't hurt. It was a little bit sore, tender to the touch, like it was before. I just was really surprised at how red I was. So due to the redness, I couldn't see that she actually missed some spots. So my appointments usually are in the morning, and it wasn't until like at night that I was like, she missed a couple, like a spot here and down here, a spot on my chin, a spot here, and like there were several spots that are missing. So I was like freaking out. I'm like, I don't know what this means. Like, do I go back? Do I not? So I just called, and they were not very nice when I called. I was just like, hi, like I was just in yesterday. She missed a couple of spots that I didn't get to notice until last night. I don't know what this means, because every treatment does affect the hair growth and the hair follicle. So I don't want a patch to be not the same as the others. Like, that's not cool. And there was no apology. There was no, I'm sorry that happened to you. It was just, oh, well, when do you want to come in? So I was like, is that okay for me to come in twice a week? Like, she's like, yeah, it's fine. Okay. So I was off Thursday, so I went in Thursday. And they seemed super irritated. I was like, hi, and whatever. And my mom was with me. She was like, yeah, she's just back. Like, I think she was going through, and she was like, oh, she was here. And I was like, yeah, like, she missed a couple spots. She was like, oh, really? And then the nurse, who was the first nurse, who I do wanted her solely her to continue on for the remaining 6. But she was kind of like, there's this patch. She can't see. She was like, oh, that's your cheek. No, I don't have this dark ass hair patch from before. This is the area. She was like, no, that's your cheek. We don't treat that area, but I do see what you're saying, that she missed them. I don't know if she just scorched them or if she actually got it. You telling me that she just fucking burnt my face and that's why I was so red? So she did the touch-up areas she seen, and she was like, oh, wow. Like, I heard her saying, like, oh, wow. Like, oh, yeah, she missed that. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Like, that's what they had me think. Like, I was wrong that they didn't miss nothing. Like, it's my face. And it's traumatic. You're still in pain with the numbing cream. You get a little bit anxious. So you are entrusting these nurses to do good on your treatment so you don't have to come back. Again, no apology. She treated the areas, wiped me with this again, and said, have a good day. Yeah. I left. They said, did you make your appointment? I said, yeah, it's in March. And they said, okay, have a good day. I just felt like it's not like this is an inexpensive thing. Like, this is very expensive. I did plan for this. I had to go out of my way twice a week. Like, that's in Brookfield. It's not very close. It's like maybe like a half an hour away from my house. Like, don't treat me like I'm the crazy one. Like, I'm coming to you for a service. The service was not rendered correctly. I'm not saying to kiss my ass. I'm just saying, shit, be a little nice, But yeah, so my next appointment's March 6th. A little hair growth, very tiny. I feel like it fell off already. Still very smooth. This is a little in the slightest rough. This is fine. I only have on concealer and a little powder and eye stuff today. So yeah. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please comment below and I will answer them. And stay tuned.